Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful day for some SCX24 snow playing. I got these lined up for a reason. I wanted to give you guys an idea of the wheelbase differences I've got now. Just an overhead. You can see clearly. Stock C10, stock Betty, stretched C10 chassis with a deadbolt body, and stretched deadbolt chassis with a C10 body. Clear difference there, guys. Now the deadbolt and the C10 both have the inverted hubs, so they have a much wider offset. This thing just got a four-wheel steer conversion. All stock parts. I just bought another axle, another tray, steering link. Put an Emax servo in there, the digital version. Works fine. Same as up front. Gives it some swing. And it works beautifully, guys. Look at that stretched four-link. This thing is long. Long. And works beautifully. So as I'm sure you've seen, just take your transmitter, your channel 3, nothing to it. This thing's also got a hot racing pinion gear, hot racing spur. I think it's an 8-tooth pinion. That's pretty sick. Works real well, guys. It's a lot of fun. So a straight turning radius would be this. Let's get the rear steer involved, boys. That's quite a difference. Look at this, boys, girls, rear steer. Betty got a little bit of remodeling recently. I've decided to go full bling on Betty, make her a pretty girl, Got the hot racing axles front and rear. A little bit of hex weights in there, just because I'm still running Betty's stock wheels, only until I get a nice set of wheels I prefer. Hot Racing up front. There's the Hot Racing servo tray on there, the Hot Racing gear cover, Hot Racing skid plate. So I'm just waiting for more parts, boys and girls, but I'm gonna dress her right up. Betty's gonna be beautiful with bling. It's the plan. Betty's suspension and everything is pretty much stock. All I've done is relocate her shocks down lower. A little bit of a lay down. Works. Has fun. And then my deadbolt hasn't been changed much. I haven't done much of anything to it. I'm pretty happy with it the way it is, so I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot with it. It's got the 10-tooth pinion gear from Savok steering servo that I had just laying around, didn't give a crap about. It was useless anyway. Scored the 10-tooth pinion gear out of that unit, and this thing's got some low gearing, man. It gets her done. Some seriously deflated rear tires makes a big difference on the crawl. Again, that's what the smaller foams in there from a smaller set of tires just gives me a little jam before I get to the foam. There's the foam, whereas the front one is firm the whole way. Just helps it crawl better. Definitely doesn't help it trail better, so if that's what you prefer to do, I wouldn't recommend it. So there we go. 4-wheel steer, gear reduced, stretched, 4-link suspension all the way around, deadbolt chassis with a C10 body. It's got the RC 4-wheel drive Wranglers on it right now with the 3-piece beadlock, obviously mounted inverted. Give it that width. Need that track width if it's going to be up a little higher like that. Put some firm springs in there just because it's still on stock shocks for now. I'm waiting on some more Hot Racing or Power Hobby shocks, whatever we can get our hands on. They're one and the same in my opinion. Barely better than stock. Then of course we've got the C10 chassis with the deadbolt body, the 10-tooth pinion gear reduction, some weight and some Hot Racing goodies, the Hot Racing steering legs, Hot Racing steering knuckles, Emax servo. It likes to party. A little bit of jam in there. Nothing super special or out of hand. Just gets her done. There you go. That's the other C10. You've already seen that one. Okay guys, thanks a lot.